pain at the petrol pump has become more frequent.
I used to pay $25 for half a tank, now I pay $50 or $60, so it's gone up a lot.
The cost of fuel has soared in recent years, adding to pressure on household budgets.
It is very clear that South East Queensland motorists in particular are paying the highest prices for fuel in Australia of any capital city.
The Premier is promising relief if Labor wins the upcoming state election.
What we've heard from Queenslanders is that they want to see bold action to address fuel prices.
The plan includes setting up 12 state-owned petrol stations, legislating a ban on servos raising fuel prices more than once a day, and a trial to cap price increases to 5 cents a litre per day.
We will put these petrol stations where competition needs to improve.
We are confident that if we can lessen the impact of the fuel cycle, if we can shorten the duration of the fuel cycle and encourage greater competition, that people will pay less for their fuel.
Setting up the servos will cost $36 million, but Steven Miles says the proposal isn't backed by internal modelling or research.
This is an election commitment, so it hasn't been produced by the public service.
It is just madness. And Steven Miles has to explain today, where did this madness come from?
Questions have been raised about whether state-owned servos would increase market competition.
There's plenty of competition out there, so the government's not going to do anything with 4 or half a dozen servos.
So when you combine the very complex market structures and the dynamics and the complex dynamics that flow from global commodity prices, you really have to question whether a government has the capacity or the capability to run an operation like that.
If re-elected, Labor says it will set up the fuel stations within a year, but regulating prices will take longer for laws to get through Parliament. The opposition wants more detail on the policy. Rachel Stewart, ABC News, Brisbane.